This video is going to go over SLOs. To create an SLO, you're going to go to APPR, down to SLO, and over to Goal Form Search. This is going to bring you to the SLO Goal Form Search page. You're going to click on Add SLO. You'll give your SLO a name, and then you'll choose your SLO type, either required or optional. We'll just leave required. Click on Add. This will open up a new SLO form. Once the SLO form is open, the teacher can fill out the form. Select the SLO type, which we already did, required, and then you're going to choose your building. Fill in the population, heading, and other narrative sections on the SLO. The rich text box fields have the ability to spell check, highlight, bold, italicize, increase, or decrease the size of the font type. To change the name of an SLO, click on the pencil icon, change the name, and then click Save. To add classes to your SLO, you're going to scroll down just a little bit, and you'll click on the class that you want to add. And if you have an exam that you're attaching this SLO to, you can choose it from the drop-down. In this example, I'm just going to select the first class, and I'm going to click Add Students from Classes. If you scroll down just a little bit, you'll see that your students have been added to the SLO. You can remove students from your SLO by check marking them and click Remove Selected. The next step is to begin adding their baseline scores. So you're going to scroll to the top and click on Bulk Update Mode. This is going to allow you to key in their baseline scores. And once you're done, you're going to hit Save and Return. The next step is to calculate the target scores. So you're going to check mark this box to check mark all your students, and then click Update Selected Targets. A pop-up window is going to display with a few different options. You can update using Success Index, SI, Raw Growth, Percent Growth, or Constant. Your district will advise you on which target criteria to use. For example, if I pick raw growth and then type in 1 and then click Update, the targets will populate. So you can see here the baseline score was 80. I've added a growth value of 1, so now the target score is 81. To check the SLO for missing information, the teacher can click on the Check Form button at the top of the screen. A list of warnings of items that may be missing will display at the top of the screen. These issues should be addressed now, otherwise the reviewer will be sending the SLO back to you before it can move to end of year mode. To save changes to the SLO goal form, the teacher can click on the Save SLO button at the top of the screen at any time during the SLO process. To save a copy of your SLO for your records, you'll want to hit View Report at the top of the SLO. Once the teacher is satisfied that all the information on the SLO is correct, you will click on Move to End of Year. Once you move to End of Year mode, you're going to update your students' end of year scores. So you're going to scroll down to the bottom, checkmark all students by selecting that first checkbox on top, and then enter your bulk update mode. This is going to allow you to enter their end of year scores. Once you're done, you can click on Save and Return. Now you are ready to submit your end of year by clicking on the Submit End of Year button. A pop-up window will display and you'll click OK. Your SLO end-of-year changes have been submitted and now they are waiting for administrator approval.